This is Brock Knight, and we are now talking about website design and publishing from a website. Now, there's a lot I could talk about on this, okay? But I want to keep things very simple. Keep it simple, silly. The KISS method, right? I have a lot of experience in this area. I've probably done 100 websites, and maintained a lot of them over the years, and I've been a part of the beginning where it was all coding and HTML, having to use different, high-tech, complicated programs to when templates came out. And I've used websites in all different manners, large websites, small websites. The only thing I haven't ever done is been a part of, I'm talking about like a massive corporation, website where they have a huge department of 100 people that build one website, maintain it, and do everything. I have been a part of the websites where there's 10 people in the organization, 15 people all managing a big website. That's huge. But I have done a lot of small business, church organizations, businesses. I've been a lot of SEO, search engine optimization, where I've helped my people get to the top of Google. Or I'm talking about number one on their page. I've helped them become completely the authority in certain subjects and things like that. So I've got a lot of success out there. And matter of fact, the direct sale company that I worked on, the people that I worked with, I was their assistant manager of their business and built several websites for them, managed them, marketed them, and got them all the way to the top. Okay, lots of views on YouTube, a whole lot of social media traffic. And they had 20,000 people in their organization that we were training to build a business, to use certain products. And it was amazing. I mean, we had a couple of 100,000 people visiting our website every month. Okay. And then you go into another business, a roofing company in construction. I built their website. And then to the point where I was, before I quit to preach the gospel, I actually helped them hire out a very competent website firm that truly knew how to build a site and optimize it and to do all of the marketing. I had done everything where I built it all, everything on my own, and then I hired a marketing manager, trained her. She then, with my help, was able to take over that department, and I didn't have to do it anymore, right? She and I helped her find a good company that they paid a lot of money, but they got what they paid for. They did it all now. I didn't have to do it now. They took it further than where I could take it because they have focused intention, effort on doing websites. So I'm going to help you guys look at website in the different ways. There's a simple free way to do it yourself. There's a simple way, it costs a little bit of money, where you can do a template. And there's a more complicated way. And then there you can outsource and hire someone to take it where you don't have to do anything. They'll do it all, and this is something you have to consider doing a book. If you want to write a book just to write it, that's one thing. If you want to write a book and market it, then you're going to need a website and different publishing methods. And let's get into the website thing right now. Okay, so here we go. Google Sites, very simple. Okay, so this is a simple website that I'll do with you real quick. This is a free. It is absolutely free. You have to have a Google account. So you get you a Google account, my website at gmail.com, right? Go get your a Gmail, and then in the Google multitude of apps and services they provide, one of them is Sites. You have Google Calendar. This thing about Google is they made themselves very invaluable. You have your Gmail. You have email, right? They have Google Plus, it's like a social media thing, or you can be found. You got Google Slides. You can do slideshows in there. Google Spreadsheets. Google, which is what is that? Google. What is Google? Or it's Google Docs, and there's Google. I just said it earlier. Google. Anyways, there's Spreadsheet, Google Sheets, and then there's Google Power. Everything, guys. They got it all. One of them is Google Sites. This is it. So how does Google Sites work? It's very simple. You go to Google Sites, you click on it, and you click on Add a New Site. And this comes up right here. This is what comes up Add a new site. It's just plug and play, drag and drop. I mean, I'm gonna say here, this is Brock's sample website. Okay, I'm gonna call this. Let's see here. Let's call this your sample site. Okay. We're not gonna do a logo right now, but we'll just type in, a simple site logo right here, and we're gonna take this title and we're gonna call it your website tagline. Let's do tagline. Yeah. So here we are. Now, look at there. I got an intro, and let's do some pages. Let's click right here. Let's add about us. We need about us, right? About you and your organization or you and your spouse, whatever it is you're doing. All right. Let's do another page. All right. Let's do. Well, we gotta have something that's our services. Or no. Let's maybe our book, right? We're writing a book. So if you guys are writing a book, don't you need something about your book, right? Let's do a book page. Okay, this is the book. This is the page that's gonna sell our book, right? Have a video and everything. All right. What else do we need? We need a blog. Let's do. You gotta contact us, right? So. All right, contact us. So you see how simple? I just built all that, guys, within a minute. Oh my goodness, it's so easy. Now I want to put more content on my website. I'm on the home page now. Let's click on this, and I can put a little information in a picture. I want something else down here. Let's do this. Okay, so let's put something here. Now I'm just showing you the features, how this works. Okay, so I'm gonna put in something. Our book is ready to order. All right, here we go. So I'm going to type in some cool salesmanship here. The latest, greatest book that you want to read is now here. Let's put a picture. Let's see if I can't find a picture on my computer here. I got my baby just born. There we go. There's baby Samuel, my sister. Phase 10. I love playing Phase 10 with the family. So our book is ready, or it's Phase 10 book. It's a book about Phase 10 or whatever, right? So we're going to choose something else here. Let's find another little picture here. Maybe I can find a picture of me and my wife or something about us or something, So, you want to keep it simple, guys. This is very simple. Google site, you just go in here, you find yourself pictures. There's a pic of us right here. So you find all these pictures, you add some text in it, right? You give them the basics. Number one, they want to know who you are, right? Number two, they want to feel like they can trust you. Three, they want to be able to contact you, and they want to be able to order your book, right? And they want to see, if whatever it is, that what you're doing. They want to buy into you, your message, what you're doing, right? So let's talk about that. Here's a book. We researching some property, soil. Here's soil samples, right? Let's see that. Maybe my book is about family fun, reading books, studying your property. Who knows? I got all kinds of stuff on here, so I'll just check. But that's your sample site. This is how you do on a Google site. It's free, simple. All you gotta do, you can add people on, you can share this to people. Look, guys, you can add all these to here. Here's a button, right? Let's add a button. Let's do it. And of course, you got YouTube videos, calendars, maps, and docs and slides. You've basically got everything you need. It's really simple and it's not too complicated. You know what I mean? Let's see. You can do an outline. See what that looks like. Okay, that looks cool. And you can do just a text link. Okay, so they click on this, order the book now. So that's you can decide where it goes. When they click that button, it goes to the order the book page. That's how you direct that. Let's see if I can get a YouTube video and all that stuff. So everything's on here. You get the point. It's very simple and it's free. Okay, so let's look at netfirms.com. So netfirms is just there's 100 of these sites out there. You can go and purchase a domain name. My domain name that I have on this one here, I have several domains, but one of them is biblicallywhole.com. I've got one for my roofing company, Knight's Legacy Roofing. All right, I have Finca Life. I got, Night Nutrition, my different things that I have going on. I have a domain for those websites, and then each of those, you have a builder. Now, here's my cost for me to build websites on here, okay? I have My hosting plan's $131. I got a .com, which is my domain. That's $15.99 a year. And then I got my website builder, which is an express like e-commerce simple template builder, website builder. And all of that totals up to $160 a year. That's hosting, domain, and website builder, right? So these templates are amazing. They're already mobile optimized. All you do is drag and drop, put your pictures, put your text. It took me 3 hours to build Biblically Whole. It took me, probably 10 hours to build my roofing company one, because I used WordPress, which we'll get into next, and then I used the drag and drop to build Biblically Whole. We have one, Think Life. It took me only 2 hours to build that one. All right. So once you get all your pictures together and know what you want to say, guys, you can just, build this stuff quick, easy, and then make it as look pretty as possible. You know what I mean? So this right here is actually my Biblically Whole website. I can go on here to, about us. I can go to teaching. Here it is. This is Brock and Laura Knight. Welcome to our family. I guess I need to add Samuel on here. Here's some pictures of our family and us on the farm. Chickens and all that stuff, right? You know how easy this is? I go in here. I'll select an image, right? I'm going to click upload. See if we can't select a photo from the computer. And I'll go back down. I guess let's see if I can find that same picture, of me and Laura. Let's see here. I don't want to do the Hitler picture. Here you go, Brock and Laura. Right here, let's do this. So I'm going to upload this. That's going to come up on here, and look, voila. Here I go. I got a picture of me and Laura on here. That's going to show up in that little place. Now I could crop that and make it look better, but for the sake, you see how easy it is to upload a picture. I click on my different pages I have, my teachings. I got a place here they can order my book, right? I got different videos and trainings that I did and teachings. I'm going to add a section. Let's add something. Let's see here. Look, all of these little sections are already templated ideas, already put together for me to choose to add something to my site. It's very simple. You choose a category, right? A gallery, frequently asked questions, cover images. You got call to action here. Hey, let's do a call to action. Let's do, how about welcome to our website, all right? I'm going to do something a little different. Let's say here that people are in the teaching, they're learning, and maybe they want prayer. Are you in need of prayer? All right? So let's think about, what I can put on here. Contact us and set up a time for us to pray together, right? And then on the call to action, the button they click on, I'm going to put on here, hey, get prayer now, right? I create a little urgency there. Now, the link that I do is going to go to my contact page, right? So I think they call that get in touch. So get in touch. So it's going to go to that page. So as soon as they click to pray now, they're going to get on there and find my phone number, and they're going to call me. Or they'll fill out the form. Get in touch with me. Take action. Let's pray right now, right? So this is a website builder that I only pay a little bit a month for, guys. Very simple. Now, these things typically they'll charge you free at first, and then pay $20 a month. And then if you want to sell product on there, they charge you more. If you want Google Analytics and more statistics on there, and more. So there's an upsell on these each time, okay? Now, depending on what you're trying to do, if you're trying to sell a book, sometimes you can embed from Shopify or Amazon. You can get a code and embed it. And I'm not going to get into detail, but the main thing is it'll pretty much give you what you need to figure out. Here's a map on my contact page I think is good. That's already got everything plugged in. I don't have to redo it all. It all just shows up. So here we go. There's Night Family, our ministry. And Biblically Whole website, you got the book sales, you got another page of the book, you can order it, all that, it's all here, and I got all of my menu here, there's different themes you can choose. Lord, this is easy, guys. Anybody can do this. All you go on the top right, you can preview the site and see what it looks like. You can click publish. On the top middle right there's a desktop version, and it shows me a mobile version. I can see what it looks like on all devices. Very simple. Now, let's go to another one. This is a WordPress. This is a different, fully customizable, template-based thing. It's free. However, you need a host And then there's always ways for people to make money on this because, say you get GoDaddy or NetFirms and pay $150 a year to $300 to host, right? Then you got templates. There's templates that are free, and there's templates that cost money that have builders that are more convenient. Now, don't get too full because I've had a lot of experience with the free ones working great and then the ones I buy not working great at all. So I'm just telling you, be careful. Don't get frustrated if you try to get a template that looks amazing and it should work, but sometimes it doesn't, okay? But the main thing is this, it's free, but it's simple but complex. Some people, this is not easy. This is a bigger learning curve, guys. You got to get in here and learn. It can be confusing. I'm telling you, some people, this is way too confusing. If you don't know nothing about websites, you don't want to start here. You can, because you can go on YouTube and we'll go through tutorials and learn how to do anything. But I would start with Google Sites first, and then you can go to something like NetFirms, or there's another website called Wix, W-I-X. Wix, anything that's a template stuff, that stuff is simple and cost effective, okay? The WordPress is great. There's more customizing and all that stuff, but guys, it is harder. Here's an example. This is my roofing company, okay? So, Knight's Legacy Roofing out of Atlanta. I have a picture of my family on here. They're a trustworthy roofing company out of Grayson. This is when I was in Georgia. And I'm just now redoing this so that it shows Tennessee and Georgia and everything. I'm about to pick up a little bit, do a little bit of work. So all my accreditations, all the stuff that I'm a part of, and all the stuff that I'm certified with, and all the quality associations I'm a part of is all on there, right? And then this right here is the interface or the dashboard of a WordPress. So we got menus, the home page. Here's the media. Everything that I upload is on here. Every image and video, everything I upload is there. Now, here's the pages, right? There's all my pages. Then you go to appearance. You got menu, right? I've got here, it's not showing up, but it'll probably refresh here. My menu will pop up right here, and this is, see, there's my home page, about us, services, gallery of our work. And you can change everything right there. And then you got themes, right? So I can go in here and choose many different themes, guys. Right now I use this handyman theme right here that I can customize and do. But look, all these other themes are free. All right. The ones you buy, like the one I bought, costs money, like $45 or $30. But it was the one that really had the theme that I wanted for my company to come across to people, right? Now this has plugins. You can have multiple users, all kinds of tools. You can have authors, you can do blogs on here. Lord, there is so much you can do on here, but it does get kind of complicated in some areas. So let's talk about website. Where do you go? I mean, you got to do research, okay? But where do you go from here, right? So you figure out you can do a Google site that's very simple, but you also want to have a little bit of understanding of what's out there. If you want to build a website for your church, right? Well, here you go. You go to look at all the different churches. Now, people that want to go to church typically are they're researching churches around them, right? And this is what they're seeing. They're looking at up here. I mean, I'm looking at all these church websites on here, right? I see, all Jesus, loving God. I'm seeing all this nice website. Then they come to your site and it looks like, nothing like the quality of these. It's like, man, I don't know if I want to go to that church. See, it communicates a message, whether you like it or not. You want it to be clean, professional. You want to communicate effectively, right? Because if your website's not communicating effectively, they already think that you're not going to communicate effectively at the church. Now, they'll probably go and visit just to see. They give you the benefit of the doubt, but you only get one choice. You only get one chance to prove them wrong. But right now, they're taking the message from your site, comparing it to all the other churches that are nearby, and they're making judgments already. Now, church is different because obviously they should be getting saved and then coming to church, not be looking at you like it's choosing, which coffee shop to go to, okay? It's different, but I'm just using it as an example, okay? Now, on your website, the main thing is this. You build your website, but everything's designed to bring traffic to your site, okay? Even your book is supposed to bring content to your site, okay? your content that you build anywhere out there, your social media, online, PR, and all your search engine, that's like Google AdWords, any of your advertising, everything you do should be driving people to your website. Your website should be driving them to the things that earn you money, like buying a book, PDFs, webinars, courses that you've done, or whatever, whatever it is, or your service, consulting, counseling, whatever it is you do, right? The main thing is you have analytics, okay? On your website, it tells you who's visiting, what kind of traffic you got. You can see the demographics, where people are visiting your website from, okay? That's important. Analytics. Go on there and see what's happening. That's how you can gauge if you're growing. That's how you gauge what traffic is coming to your site. It's analytics, okay? The analytics tell you if your traffic's coming from Facebook, or if they're logging directly to your site, or if it's coming from Google or YouTube or whatever. It tells you where the traffic is coming in from. So that helps you gauge what you're doing. So if you start off, you got 100 visitors a month, and 60 of those 100 visitors are coming from YouTube, then man, 60% of my traffic is coming from YouTube. Then you can go put more effort into YouTube and be more efficient and effective driving traffic. And that right there will, be the starting point. I changed my actions and did this, this, and this. Now, 1 month later, wow, I've gained 300 people per month by just changing what I did. Then you can gauge what I did is working, and you can keep doing that and then keep tweaking it up. But your numbers are how you gauge what you're doing is successful. Now, some people are really emotionally tied to what they're doing. Now, what you're doing, there should be a way to track what you're doing, to look at the numbers, okay? The analytics. You should be able to see proof in the numbers that what you're doing is working. If there is no numbers to track what you're doing, you're not being efficient in your business, okay? So if you're out talking and preaching church, or let's say you're just going door to door and knocking on businesses and talking to them about your business, if none of them are going to your site and there's no purchase, it's not working. Like, you should be able to track it somehow to say, what I'm doing is working. And if it's not working, change and do something else. Find out what works and do it. Depending on your goals, obviously, find out a way to obtain your goal. Track it so you can monitor how it's going, okay? So this is important, and this is what we're talking about. Now, let's look at this again, the website plan. So if you go and look at the authorpreneur training I did, I go into more detail on this. But here's the thing. Now that we've talked about the website, you have a website and funnel. Okay, so that's how it works. It's your website. Everything that you do pushes people to the website. Okay, you push them there, and your website's designed like a funnel to draw people in to the point of taking action and purchasing. Okay, so that's what we want to do. All right, so I hope this is helpful, because no matter which one you want to do, number one, if you can do it yourself, you can keep it simple and do it yourself. Okay, you can go get yourself a nice template, right, and build it. Be done, take a few hours, take a few days, build it, and have it all there, and you control it all. Or you can hire somebody who's already, so if you really want to make a lot of money, then you have the ability to take money and hire someone. There's people out there that can build a website, build a funnel, and do it for cheap. Go to Fiverr, Fiverr.com. Find people out there that will build you a website and build you a funnel and build automated emails and things like that to, set it up to, to sell your book. Okay, you can hire people and spend about $3,000 or $4,000 and get all this stuff set up and put in place. If you do that, your book will start selling. Then you can come up with a budget with your book sales on, what to do and how to do it and all that stuff, and put everything in place, figure out a way. But this is the typical way to go about doing your website. Now, we can go into a lot of other stuff about building and designing a website, but the main thing is this. Build you a site, put your book on there, and give them the way to purchase it and to, accept credit card, whatever, on their site. Let them buy it, and let Amazon or whatever, whoever it is, ship the book to them. Now, you might end up buying a bunch of books and have the inventory at your house. When they buy it, it comes to you and then you ship it out. It could be either way. But the main thing is get everything you're doing pointing to your website and let it be like a funnel and make it work and make sure it gets effective to putting them through the top and then out the bottom as a buying customer, okay? That's all I got for you. And then make sure you watch all the other ones. And thank you guys for joining. I hope that helps. You can do this, or you can hire someone who does it a lot to do it for you even better. Okay, so hope that helps. Y'all be good. Take care. And I'll see you in the next session. See you. Bye.